Hey church family, I was recently reading a devotional in which the author suggested an idea for the new year that I really hadn't thought about before. And the idea was to make a to-don't list. Now we're certainly all familiar with the idea of to-do lists, those lists that start out short and get longer and longer when we put on them all the tasks that we need to accomplish. Well, the idea on this list is to suggest some things that maybe we want to eliminate from our lives. What if we turned around and began a to-don't list? The inspiration from that verse came from some words that God spoke through the Old Testament Haggai in Haggai chapter 1. There he says, "Now this is what the Lord Almighty says, give careful thought to your ways." That message was written to Old Testament Israel, who was about to return to quote-unquote normal life after their time of captivity. Haggai told them, "Now this is what the Lord Almighty says, give careful thought to your ways. You planted much, but harvested little. You eat, but never have enough. You drink, but never have your fill. You put on clothes, but are never warm. You earn wages, only to put them in a purse with holes in it." The challenge to them and to us is that if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got. The start of a new year, and yes, as long as we're still in January, it's still the start of a new year, is a great time to think about some things that we'd like to do differently than we did in the year past. You could begin by creating a to-don't list and listing some things that aren't necessarily wrong, but maybe just aren't necessary. I don't know what would be on your list for you, but I've got a feeling you do. Maybe it would be things like spending less time in social media, or watching TV, or online shopping. I'm pretty sure you can come up with your own list even without my help. I pray that whether your to-don't list is long or short, it might be as a result of doing what Haggai says, and that is giving careful thought to your ways. Amen.